Ladies and gentlemen, I know we are all getting very tired, and by the time we've had something to eat, we want to go home. I was not expected to make any comments now, but after we would have cut the cake and so on, but I said, let me just finish with the speech making. Then when we finish, then we can go into cutting cake, drinking, and then we go home. So I thank you for allowing me to change the program a little bit. And you see, I feel very flattered and quite highly honored by what you people have done here, Akwa Ibom people, that's what I mean. Because every birthday, you play golf in my honor, you give a lecture to mark every occasion of my birthday every year. And I really thank you very much. Because one of the things I want to talk about is this idea of honoring people while they are alive. I went to Soweto and visited Mandela's house. And I was very attracted because the guide was saying, that title, chieftaincy title, he got it from some place called Akwa Ibom. I said, wait. That's where I come from. So I took a photograph of it, and true enough, the traditional council of Akwa Ibom had given Mandela a chieftaincy title and have a photograph of the chieftain. I've showed it to the Akwa Ibom and other people and the governor. So here we are honoring somebody that's not from here while he was alive. And it is critically important. If you read my book, It Is Well With My Soul, it's one of my major themes, honoring our own while they are alive. And the reason I harped on that was because when I was governor, there was a nominee for a ministerial appointment, and people were saying, hey, yes, and I was looking at them. And yet I know there was a pile of protests this high with the president, another pile of protests this side with the National Assembly, that why should these people be made minister? Why should this person be? I said, look, we do not have to honor our own people while they are alive. We have to build people up, honor them so that they become recognized outside of their own environment and therefore accepted and acceptable to the entire country. We really must emphasize this business of trying to build up our own people and honoring them while they are still alive. And I thank you for buying into that idea. On the issue of technology, yes, I came here and I decided that, look, agriculture across the world beat us any day. Because about 3 times our land area and about 1/3 our population. So they have a lot of land mass, open land. We cannot compete if we talk about serious mechanical agriculture and things like that. So where do we go? Technology. And I decided that technology must drive us. And I want to tell you that I was privileged. One of the 2 people that wrote the speeches that Babangida read in the stadium when he came after creating the state and in the dining, I was one of the 2. And one of the biggest difficulties I had was convincing Babangida to agree to give us a University of Technology. Because people like Baswafun once said, Akwa Ibom, what do you need 2 universities for? And he was the Minister for Education. Totally condemned it. And everybody has condemned it. I worked very, very hard by other methods to convince President Babangida to agree to give us a University of Technology. Because I could see the future. So I was very, very pained when at the end of the day, we did not allow that university to grow and become what I thought it could be. It took us, like the lecturer said, 20 years for me to have an opportunity to now say, okay, we are going to have this University of Technology. But today, it's no more. So I feel very pained about that. I think we do need, even this one that the federal government has given us now, is not a research and R&D type of university that I had in mind. So we may still come back to visit that idea of our own university of technology, such as Ondo is doing now, because we need this research and development. Without it, believe me, it will be difficult to grow, even in agriculture. So then it brings the issue of why send people to Canada? Let me tell you this. I studied in Zaria. That's where I started my study in agriculture and architecture. I went to England. I worked there. I went to America. I worked there. I went to the West Indies. I worked there. When I came back and I had the opportunity to be governor, I decided I was going to build a 5-star hotel. I have it in writing. Total condemnation by the man that was my president, really abusing me. Whether I saw the best thing I could do with Akwa Ibom people's money was to go and put it in a hotel. The only defense I could make was to say, sir, I'm not building a Target Way hotel. Oh. Wait for me to finish what I'm doing, then you come and criticize it. Because frame of reference is important. If this young man didn't go to America, didn't go to Canada and so on, get the exposure like has been said here, how would they know what the competition outside is? So that interaction becomes very, very critical and very exposure. And I have a younger brother who always says, one of the most critical things about development is frame of reference. You bring somebody whose only frame of reference is a mud wall. You make it whatever, and you tell him, make a wall plumb. What is that? Can't understand what you're talking about. Or make it square. The corner should be square. So you see tiles that start wide, and then they narrow like this, because somebody just made a mess of squaring the place. So frame of reference, interaction, exposure are critically important, and we should not ignore it. Let me add that our science park was written up by Washington Post. Twice they wrote an article on what does a small village in Akwa Ibom want to do with a science park. At that time, we would have been only second to South Africa. But they wrote, but today, I heard we went to Kigali in Rwanda to go and look at science park. But where's our own? It's gone. We didn't build it. So it is unfortunate that we cannot see these things as becoming critical for us. But they are. And I want to appeal to the next government and subsequent government, please get this science park going. Yes, the federal government has given us a University of Technology, but if you really feel there's a need for us to go back to what we wanted to be, you might still consider building that research and development University of Technology. But the last thing I want to say is this. Whatever else we don't do, please let us always stay the course. Continuity is the answer. If we abort everything that the previous person did, because for whatever reason, let me not even make a suggestion about the reason, because I can't see no reason for it, we will not make progress. If we keep building on what there was there, believe me, that's the only time we'll make progress. Thank you for coming out to honor me. And I promise you, as I had occasion to say once, I am out of office, but thank God I'm not yet out of ideas. So I'm still available.
Ladies and gentlemen, vintage His Excellency Architect Obong Victor Attah. Please, a resounding round of applause for him as he gets back to his seat. Let's give it up for him. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.